Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for being here. If you are a first timer to the channel, then welcome to you guys. What we teach on this channel is going to change the way that you guys have ever traded in the stock market. It is by far the easiest strategy that you guys will come across. There's no real indicators that we use. There's no EMAs, there's no VWAP, there's no looking for, cup and handle patterns, bear flags, bull flags, triple tops, double bottoms. You don't need to look for any of that stuff, okay? I always tell people, when you simplify trading, trading becomes simplified, and this is the most simplified way to trade that I have ever found. So we are going to go through some of that. If you guys really want to dive into it, if you are new, what's up, Marlon B? If you are new, then you can subscribe down below, hit the bell. The bell gives you the notifications for when we do go live or when I do send out short videos. But I do have over 100 learning tool videos for you guys. I've got a beginner's tool playlist for you guys and a bunch of other different strategy playlists set up in the channel for you guys. So I'm not going to waste a whole bunch of time here. We're going to shoot through this list really quickly, or probably a little bit more quick than we normally do. For anybody who's new or doesn't use TradingView, you're going to need something like this. This is tradingview.com. There's a link down below in the description. That link will give you a free 30-day trial to TradingView. And then if you decide to use it before the 30 days or after the 30 days, you'll get up to $30 off of your subscription. But you need to start by clicking that link down below. Okay? We are live, so if you have questions, you can leave them in the chat section, or you can leave them in the comment section if you're watching this as a recorded video. I'm also on Twitter at Mr. Clark Griswold, so you can join me there, you can follow me there, you can ask questions there, you can DM me there, or you can do it in the Discord. The Discord is completely free to join, guys. There's no charge to join the Discord. There's a ton of free rooms in there. That link to get in there is in the description below as well, and you can ask me questions there as well. There is a paid portion of that, though, for a little extra help if you need it. Let's get started on this list. We're going to go through the Qs, okay? The NASDAQ ETF. So we had a 2-up that finished red. So I like to call these failed 2s. It really doesn't mean anything. It's a 2-up that finished red, okay? So when we have a situation like that, a 2 is a directional candle. So a 2 candle, as you can see here, the numbers are 2 here. There's a 1 as an inside bar, but the 2 is a directional candle, and it only breaks one side of the previous candle. So in this case, we only broke the high side of the previous candle. We call that a 2-up. So when we have that 2-up but finishes red, I'm going to look for this to trend back down to the opposite direction. Now, would I like to see time frame continuity in my favor here? Yes, I would. Do I have it? No, I don't. But when I trade, I really only need the hourly and the daily in my favor. So if that happens tomorrow morning, we will have this hourly and this daily in our favor. And actually, if we hit the first target, that weekly will also be in our favor as well. So we're going to look for triggers at 317.83 for puts. I wouldn't recommend shorting common shares on this. This is for options, so you can look for a put here. A trigger. The trigger price is 317.83, so that would mean we would be looking for a strike price of 317, maybe 316, okay? And then the first target is at 317.42, the bottom of the preceding wick, and then the next target is just the next bottom of the preceding wick. So that's QQQ. Let's move on to Lucid. So Lucid, okay, so this is an interesting one. So we don't get these very often. This is a double inside bar. So let's talk about just regular inside bars for a second. So an inside bar, or these yellow bars. So I have a Strat indicator. That link to purchase that is in the description below as well. And it gives you this time frame continuity indicator. It paints the inside bars yellow, the outside bars white. It gives you the candlestick numbers. It gives you Sarah Strat Sniper's 50% rule. That's what this purple is. That's for the weekly. But it also will give you the 50% rule on the daily and the monthly. And then it gives you these nice little highlights for these 3-1 setups. And then it also gives you the highlights for the double inside bars, which are super rare. So if we go back to find the last time we had a double inside bar, was right there. And I like to go back and show you guys this stuff, because what happens on a single inside bar, we look for these really big breaks. So I always tell you guys to look at an inside bar, these yellow bars, as a spring being squished, compacted, loaded, compressed, and when you release that spring, you look for an explosion to one direction or the other. And that's basically what we're looking for off of these inside bars. We're looking for really big moves to one direction or the other. Now we gapped down here, so we didn't quite get that, and it doesn't happen all the time, and that's because we're based off of probability. So here's one that did work, but every strategy that you guys come across, whether it's this one or something else, it's all based off of probabilities. And it's what you do with that probability when it goes against you is what will make you a really good trader. So we have this double inside bar on this one. We had a really, really good run, and it just continued down. I mean, there were some little reversals here that came back up, but for the most part, we trended down off of that double inside bar. So we're going to look for the same thing again off of this double inside bar on Lucid. Will we get it? It's a probability-based thing. So probabilities tell us that yes, we will get a big run off of this. Does it happen? We have to wait and see. And if it doesn't, then how are we handling that when it goes against us? That's risk management. And again, the best traders are the ones who manage their risk the best. So Lucid, we can take calls at $8, puts at $7.65. We move on to PayPal. PayPal with another one of those double inside bars. So it's the exact same setup. If we go look at the last time that PayPal had a double inside bar, we just look for that blue highlight. Again, they do not happen very often, so we have to go back. There we go. So we are in where? May of 2020. So 3 years ago, basically, pretty close to. And again, we ran into that inside bar. So we had a little bit of a run up. We didn't hit targets, and then it came back down. So not a successful play, but it doesn't always have to be. And then here, if we look at this one was something that worked out. So we triggered, we hit targets 1, target 2, and we missed target 3, but it ran up on a second day. Okay, so that's what we're looking for off of those double inside bar breaks. Let's move on to Apple. So Apple has this 2 up that finished red. Again, we are against time frame continuity there. And we have that 2 up red. So we're going to look for puts here at 165.11. First target at 164.42. AMD, same thing. We had that 2 up that finished red. This one, we've got great time frame continuity. So right across the board outside of the year. So we can look for puts at 95.21 on AMD. If we go to CVS, there's that inside bar again. So again, guys, this is what we look for. So this was a gap up off of this inside bar. Another gap up off of this inside bar. This one, it was really close to opening at the top of that wick, so a little bit of a gap, but we still had that big run, that big push, and that's always what we're looking for off of these inside bars, these big pushes to the up or down side. So when I always tell people, if you're new, inside bars are always the easiest to trade because you can really take the break of the high or the low of this inside bar. So calls at 76.54, puts at 75.62, but we've got good time frame continuity on CVS. We'll move on to CocaCola, 2 up, finished red. Again, time frame continuity right across the board to the downside, so we can look for the puts at 62.08, first target at 61.86. IBM, another inside bar on IBM, and you can see on this one, this 3-1 setup, which are powerful setups as well, these outside bar, inside bars, realistically just an inside bar is what we're looking at here, but a big run to the upside. So we're going to look for the same thing. Is that a hammer candle? So there's 3 actionable signals when we talk about the strat. The hammer candle, okay, so we have this body, and then we'd like to see this wick be at least 2 times the size of that body. A shooter candle, which is the opposite of the hammer, where the body is down here and the wick to the top is 2 times the size, or inside bars. So those are the 3 actionable signals that we use. I talk about those in the course that I created. It's a 1-hour strat course. You can find that as part of the Discord, the Griswold Gold membership in the Discord. Comes with it along with one-on-ones with myself, the top 5s from these videos that I give you guys every day. Live trading bots on different ticker symbols like SPY and QQQ and Disney and Tesla and NEO. So they send the trades right out to you so you guys don't have to go looking for them. And a bunch of other really good info and good opportunities for those Griswold Gold members. It's $50 a month. You buy 2 months, you get a month free, and it comes with all of that, including the Strat indicator that I've created, which we've talked about here already today. So inside bar on IBM, and we'll see how that one plays out. Calls at 132.15, puts at 130.89. Inside bar on Macy's, so we can look for the calls at 1909, puts at 18.54. We are already 2 up on the week on Macy's. Moderna inside bar there as well, so calls at 159.68, puts at 156.03. I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you have questions and you want them answered in this video, you can leave them in the chat section to the right if you're watching this live, and I will answer them as we come to the end here. Hey, we look at Pfizer. Pfizer has that 2 up that finished red, so we're going to look for puts on Pfizer at $40.76. XLU. XLU with this 3-1 setup, and if we go back and look, XLU is the utilities ETF for Spider. Here's the last 3-1 we had, and we triggered, and we hit targets. These candlesticks, guys, everyone tells a story. Every candlestick tells a story. And the quicker and the faster you were able to read what these candlesticks and learn what these candlesticks are trying to tell you, the better off you'll be. So this candlestick was just telling us we've got an inside bar. If we break the wick, we are likely to hit these targets. Okay, and that's all it's telling you. And that's exactly what it did. And do the stories always come to fruition like we want to? No. But again, that's the probability that I talked about earlier. And it's when that probability goes against us, how are we managing that trade? And how are we managing our position? And the Strat gives you those opportunities to get out of that trade. It tells you where to get in, it tells you where to get out. It's very, very clear. If you don't know, make sure you guys go watch those learning tool videos that I've created for you guys. Go watch the short videos that I've created for you guys. Go check those out. They show you exactly what to do. So inside bar on XLU, we talked about that one, and we're going to go through XOM here. That's ExxonMobil. Also has an inside bar. We can look for the calls at 116.70, puts at 114.17. Amar asked, you have a video on uncoupling. Elaborate on that, Amar. Quarter uncompleted from previous quarter day. Okay. Just DM me, MR, either on Twitter or in the Discord, and we can discuss that. So I'm not quite sure what you're asking. Is there anybody else that has anything? If not, we're going to check out. I'm going to wish you guys good luck trading on Wednesday. Eddie, if it uncouple quarters next month, I believe. Okay, so anyways, good luck trading, guys. I wish you nothing but the best, as always. If you guys have questions, like I said, leave them down below in the comment section. Join me on Twitter, at Mr. Clark Griswold. You can DM me there. You can ask me questions there, or you can do it on the Discord. That link is in the description below. If you need extra help, join the Griswold Gold membership. You get a 1-hour strat course. You get live trading bots. You get one-on-ones with myself. Eddie, I did the swing trades already. There is a swing trade video out already. You have to check that out. Go into go onto the channel, go to the live videos. There it is, right here. Okay? There's where the weekly swings are, okay? Okay, guys, that's it. I will have monthly setups coming out probably tomorrow, and then we are also going to look at the quarterly swings. That's the 3-month chart, okay? So we'll look at those tomorrow. We'll go live again, and You guys can join me tomorrow again, and if you have questions on that stuff, again, you can ask me there. So have a good night, guys. Good luck trading tomorrow, and we will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.